Okay, I think that's enough diddy-dallying. Otherwise, we're going to be had by the dilly-dally ghost, and we don't want that to happen. Oh, this is what I get for not taking the lens cap off. By the way, why on earth? What? What? What's going on? This isn't the chat box I wanted. Ah, that's better. I was worried for a sec. For some reason, I got a little discombobulated today on account of the fact that, for some reason or another, I was under the impression. Oh. Hmm. It's 7:40 in my time zone right now. Ain't no way we're gonna start officially on Valentine's Day. I'd much rather do it today. It's Friday the 13th! I said, it's Friday the 13th. Hello? Stream Deck, wake up. Now is not the time for my soundboard to stop working. Gosh dang it. Okay, now... new version of Stream Deck. Yippee! Did it have to happen now? I'm already on borrowed time because my computer wants to update for some reason. I can't imagine why. I thought Windows 10 ran out of updates. But you know, frick me, I guess. God dang it, it's so frustrating to have that thing not work. Would it kill them to, I don't know, take care of business? And make sure that their hardware works without having to be online, constantly updating? It's completely insufferable. And I know we can do better. But yes, I want to say hi to everybody. Just gonna close this. Setup was unable to automatically close all requested applications. Please ensure applications holding files are closed before continuing installation. Oh, of course, OBS is using this program, so I guess we're not gonna have sound tonight. But yeah, I guess we're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. We will start with some familiar faces. Hi, Evan, and hi, Amtrak fan, and Total Package Productions 2797. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're all here. I hope you've got a good week so far. I feel like it's a victory to be able to have the more what was I going to say? The feds are leaving Minneapolis. That's what I wanted to say. At least the overwhelming majority of it. So I consider that a win. Is it the greatest win? It would be great if the entirety of ICE was completely gone, but that's not for me to decide just by myself. But yeah, it is Friday the 13th, and I was going to play the Blue Lobster jump scare sound, but because it's Friday the 13th and everything has to be scuffed because of it, I don't have my soundboard right now. Dang it. And now I can't cover my swearing. So I'm going to have to try to be a little bit more creative than I normally do. Let's hop over to here while I get some updates. I feel good that my... What was I going to say? What was I going to say? I was looking for the tab. Here it is. I was looking for this. Yeah, this is office hours right now. Okay, let's head over to Benny Boy's Discord first. Hopefully it remembers where I was over here on this Discord. I'll just copy this text. I'm not sure if you can see that I was trying to copy it. Oh, yeah, it does keep track of it. Good. So, let's head on to the correct Discord. We scroll to the top. Mark this as updated or red. Mark this as red. Benny Boys Discord! Yippee! Okay, the first... Not gonna lie, this one caught me off guard. Poor taste, but excellent execution. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Absolutely wonderful. I didn't want to stream every day of the weekend because I had things to do, and I think I was just having a bad vibe. I've been in a bit of a funk. Yes, SpongeBob Square Train. Oh, wrong one. I was trying to get to the next image. Ferks. 0 Ferks given, I guess. I don't know. A more witty person would be able to make a joke about that, but I am not that person. Now, I'm trying to figure out what's so cursed about this. We've got Helm over here. I just think it's weird that there's this rail car that it's hooked up to, the likes of which I am not familiar with. Oh, it had 6.7. Oh, 6.750. Okay, is that I'm used to the 6.7 being at the end of the number, like 1967. Got a classic repost of the Vermont Railway, I think. We got BNSF. We got RJ Corman. I think this is also a repost. Oh, Superliner. Oh boy. Oh boy. It does seem familiar, but yes, this is very weird. Also, hi, random stuff. If I hadn't acknowledged you, welcome to the stream. Along with Evan Afton, if I hadn't mentioned that before. Repost. Corpus Christi Terminal Railroad. I was not expecting that. Not the most cursed, though. Anything else? Rung livery on that. Phase 6 AEM 7. We got the MBTA P42 DC, which I think that's also a repost. And the Brown Streak. In CSX, if I hadn't said hi to you before. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, Brown Streak F59 PHI. Also to note, out the Black Streak paints from the GTA San Andreas game. Oh, I see what's... Okay, that makes it more cursed in that regard if it's got GTA stuff on it. I still find it ironic it's called the Brown Streak. Like, there's a poop joke in there somewhere. And we can certainly do that, considering we've already hit the end of Benny Boy's Discord. Just gonna peek over at Jacket Jail Fries' Discord just to make sure nothing's changed. Ooh, we got new stuff. We got new stuff. My friends made these two. The Bavarian 6900. Nice. And we've got this goober here. It is a 4, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. I can't see what that is. Locomotive, which, oh boy. That is a lot. And of course we got the nuclear powertrain with 4 axle trucks in the front and the back. Can't go wrong with that. And I'm assuming this is the close-up of the 12 driver wheels. that are supposed to be for this Bavarian class. And I'm having trouble with this. Like, I'm squinting. I'm squinting as hard as I can to make sure I'm able to see this, but I'm having trouble to save my life trying to ascertain what to make sense of this. I think that's what makes it cursed. The fact that it's got 2 pixels. And the heavy mail, 6100 Emerald. Or rather, Emerald. Because I don't know. Spelling 100. Hi, Sneed. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you're here. We're just looking at cursed trains from around the interwebs while we make sure we don't forget anything on... Oh, yep, of course it completely forgot where I was. Let's jump back. That's more like it. So this is where we left off. We are going to go check out stuff from people's channels. I'm not ready for Valentine's either. Because I'm going to be single. Just like every other year before. FML. So let's see. Who was asking me? Let's see. Who was asking me to go check out their YouTube channel? Seems that's... Let's see. Yeah, it's not... Control F is not being my friend today. So yeah, let's go see everybody's stuff. Just gonna copy the link address. Paste. Any goofy stuff here? This is from 3 weeks ago. Also 3 weeks ago. Okay, this is familiar. Sandwiched. What am I? An idiot sandwich? This fish is flipping raw! Anyway. Enough Hell's Kitchen references. Let's see. PNX City. Very nice city game. 6.9 out of 10. Nice. Can I look at this image a little closer? I don't think the game's gonna... I mean, the web page is gonna let me do that. Come on, Cool Red T-shirt. This has to be worse than the slug units. If I can even see the rest of the image in the new tab. But yeah, curse Roblox. Completely scuffed. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, yeah, this isn't very helpful. But yeah, wait, is this not how it normally works? I guess having this little bit here and this little bit here is not normal. And having knuckle couplers isn't normal either. Oh, I know what these are. This is for Lionel, isn't it? It's O-scale. Either that or it's MTH or Rail King. I don't know. But it's O-scale. That's what these extra wheels are. They're rollers for the third rail. And that's why it has that cartoonishly large knuckle coupler. That explains it. That's what makes this goofy. That's what makes this weird. Not the weirdest of weird, but it's still something that's definitely out there. All right, who's next? Who else wants me to see their curse trains from their YouTube posts or what have you? I'm trying to remember. Any train stuff here? No train stuff here. Moving on. Oh, you don't have any? That's understandable. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Anyway. I know somebody else wanted me to look at their stuff. I went through Amtrak fan stuff. Went through random stuff. Went through Evan. Anybody else? Yes, meme. Approved. I guess I could check red t-shirt. If I can even find his YouTube channel. Because it's not in my history. Hold on a sec. All the reds are pertaining to Reddit. What is my life? Oh, wait, it just dawned on me. It just dawned on me. I can just go back to the previous tab I was just at. History. Because, nope, not that one. The one before that. Nope. Ah, here it is. It's just a playlist of memes. Hey guys, this is Red T-shirt updated profile pic. How many Legos have you broke? Or Lego pieces have you broke? What am I doing? Saying Legos is sacrilege. You know what? I quit Roblox. All of you wonder why. The creator of Roblox is dumb and making updates, aka the CEO of Roblox. Okay. So there aren't any cursed trains there, so I guess we'll just move on to the whatchamadoozit. Train of Thoughts Discord! Oh, right. I knew I forgot something. Thanks, CSX. That's better. That's better. I feel like all of this is going to require me to mute because last week, the stream got claimed on 2 different songs, and it is manually being, or it is being autonomously removed as we speak. So yeah, we got shorts. Trying to remember which ones. Is this the new one? Yeah, it's got to be the new one. Luckily, there's dates on these, or at least some of them. Cursed. Not sure how, we're gonna find out. 58 minutes ago. Wow, that's a lot. Part 2. I feel like we would be watching this out of order. We should probably see the first part before anything. We got this, we got this, we got this. We've got E from last week. Just gonna mute that. Yeah, all these images seem familiar. It's like a compendium of previous cursed trains we've seen posted on this channel before. Maybe with a few exceptions. I think what makes it cursed, though, is just the fact that there's the CapCut watermark in the corner. Oh, and it restarted. But I didn't know because I couldn't hear it. Let's see, part 1. Yeah, that happens when you have CapCuts, but you haven't paid for it yet. This one's a repost. Repost, repost, repost. Okay. Now, the only thing that's weird about this is that I think this is supposed to be one of the shunters for Caltrain, and it's running with the old gallery cars, and that's definitely weird. As you'd never see it in operation with the gallery cars, because I don't even think it's got compatible coupling, last I checked. Yep, it's Caltrain. Fully electrified. At least to a certain portion of the corridor. Yeah, Caltrain AEM7. Now, this is a photo taken seconds before disaster. It's in the top 10 up there somewhere. And here it looks like the entirety of the train's completely derailed. Of what, I can't say. I feel like it's part of the Galaxy Railways, otherwise there wouldn't be these little risers propping open and showing missiles here. That's the conspicuous track just bending straight to the sky. We got the Polar Express again. I think that was from last week or maybe within the last month. I think this just looks kind of strange. Not gonna lie, though. I feel like if we were able to zoom out, which unfortunately we really can't, and be able to see this train a little bit better, we'd be able to see how much more cursed this is. I feel like that line is supposed to be a reference, I don't know. We've got this one. More Roblox trains. I do think it's kind of funny how this recreates model trains to a T in a sense, because the railhead is too high, the crossing gate goes nowhere, like the road begins and ends at the crossing. It's very it's very reflective of a layout you have seasonally for Christmas. I would know. I've had many. Happy boy. Who's a happy boy? I still think, though, what makes this weird is the fact that when the eyes are shut, they're blue. I'm not exactly sure what the context is. I know in some cartoons, like, they give the characters, like, I don't know, eyeshadow or whatever. And sometimes it's purplish, but I don't know. It doesn't quite fit here. Yeah, we saw this one. Though I don't think I saw this image. Let's go check that one out. More reposts. Okay. Let's zoom out again. I think what's cursed about this... Hello, T. Welcome to the stream, aka Jacket Jail Fries. We just saw your Discord. You got some new posts there. I appreciate them. But yeah, I'm just trying to look at this, and I think what's cursed is the aspect ratio just cutting everything off. That was probably not intentional. Let's see, W. Did we see this last time? I feel like we saw this last time. Yeah, we saw this last time. All right, you take care, random stuff. Yeah, we got cursed here. Anything else I missed? Nope. Looks all good on the Western Front. More reposts. Repost. I don't know why there's so many reposts. I'm very confused. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everyone we can look at the content for. Oh, you posted 3 more on your channel. Let's go take a look at that, if we can help it. Oh, dang, wrist cracked. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh dear, oh my. Boy, have we got a lot to unpack. Let's see. New tab. New tab. New tab. We saw this on the Discord. We may or may not have seen this before. And the doohickey coffee pot engine. But yeah, this was... Oh boy. Possibly cursed. I think it's definitely cursed. Not just because of the stat track fedora placed at the front faster than you can say milady. It's the fact that the pistons are mounted at an angle that probably isn't conducive to efficiency. Like, sometimes it's important to put those at an angle sometimes, but usually not this angle, this low to the ground, and that's what makes it cursed. That, and it's called Benny. Which I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a fitting name, but it's a cursed train. It has a name. That's what matters. It's got a hat because it's a banking engine. Oh, like a banker. That's kind of why it's got that sort of flannel look here, and that fancy headlamp here, and the hat, among other things. So yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. A help engine inspired by like an actual person who works at a bank. Yep, that checks out. Oh dear. I think what's even more cursed is this bit here, cause this little bit here, whose name I don't recall, it's one of the concentric bits. Yes, I choose you. I swear that Simpsons joke just never dies. But yeah, normally this wouldn't be facing all the way out further than the diameter of the wheel, because I'm pretty sure that would just cause a lot of damage. Ooh, that sounds great. But yeah, that's what makes this super weird and super cursed. The fact that this isn't aligned like it's supposed to be, because it's supposed to be like... Oh, it's even more cursed because it's a CSX engine. I was unaware on account of the fact that I didn't see CSX on it. Yeah, it's hard to explain without some sort of motion. I think I have a diagram here somewhere. Steam locomotive components from the wiki. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the stuff. So we're just gonna go check out here just to be sure. To make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, I'm looking here. Oh, apparently it's not showing up. I thought it would tell me, but it's not labeled. Some of the components that I'm thinking of are labeled, but not specifically the concentric bit here, which is strange. Let me see if I can actually try. Let me try this again, because I know there's a better one around here somewhere. I know there's a better one around here somewhere. Open image in new tab. Okay, that's very, very small. Let's zoom in. That's strange. Is this gonna answer my question? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is gonna help either. Gosh dang it. None of this makes any sense. I thought it would be easier than this. But I guess that's just, me. Maybe, oh, this looks a little bit bigger. Same thing but bigger, but I don't think that's going to improve things. So the lettering is actually legible, but that doesn't help if it doesn't label everything in the valve gear. Ah, this one might work. Image in new tab. Come on. Okay. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we're looking at component. Is it 28? Crank pin. Let's see, 29. Big end of connection rod. Yeah, it's the crank pin. Normally the crank pin is not pointed straight out. Normally it's toward the center. And yes, happy Friday, car reviews. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, normally it's like on this side or on the other side, right over here. But this one, it's jutting all the way out. Crank pin's all the way out. Just completely cranking it. Cranking it up to 11. We got this one here that says, And indeed, I don't think I've seen this one before. I would say that the lithography would be interesting here, but it's pretty flat looking. But yeah, we got ourselves our steam locomotive. I am surprised, though, that this isn't one single piece of wood. I could totally understand if, like, there's a dowel running down the middle and it's glued into here, and that these bits here were, like, only available is wood wheels and you just improvised and stuck them on the side like that. I don't know why my toe just cracked. But yeah, that's totally understandable. I still think it's funny that the funnel's just kind of like bent and broken off like that. Oh, and the base is made from popsicles. The Brandon Southern. I suspected the tender was from another loco. I just couldn't imagine which one. Like, it'd be something generic because the wheels normally don't look like that. Unless it's like from Temu or something. Because this is what I normally expect from like Brio and some other stuff. But yeah, I admire your determination and perseverance by using actual popsicle sticks. I say this as someone who's made a trestle out of made a train trestle bridge out of popsicle sticks, which was way more difficult and way more fragile. So I don't know how you're able to keep this all together, but to that I salute you without lifting my arms because I still don't have arm tracking. But yeah, that's a funny funnel if I've ever seen one, so it's time to go spin the wheel. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Gosh dang it. Didn't we just have this last week? I feel like I need to add more spots on the wheel. Because the statistical probability of stuff just isn't cutting it. And we can scramble it up here. Close enough. Anyway, let me hop back into the void. Let me hop back into the void. I don't have the teleporting sound, so just imagine the teleporting sound. Will I go back to the avatar selection? Okay, this works. So yeah, working on something. This was the work in progress. Completely different image. This one, of course, without the funnel yet. Looks a lot smoother on this one for some reason or another. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it was just the angle I was looking at it previously. I suspected. What else? Oh, wait, I think I already saw this one. Oh, yeah, this is the emerald, but it's misspelled. And that's what makes it goofy. Oh, yeah, definitely. But yeah, 610 emerald instead of emerald. That's what's goofy about this. That and the extra lanterns. Because this has like North American locomotive vibes, but it's got like little extra accessories you'd find on European locomotives like in the UK. Ooh, that sounds nice. Is he wearing a little smiley button over here in the corner? I would like to think so. And I think there used to be a whistle here, but it looks like it was erased. Which, you know, understandable. Gotten improvements on the crank pin here. Though there's some other goofy stuff going on here that I can't exactly explain. Is this like supposed to be part of the reverser? I don't know. I would think it'd be in front of the crank pin, but maybe that's just me. Oh, so it just showed up randomly? Completely understandable. And let's see. This is Get Real 3. I think we saw this one, but I just wanted to make sure we set the record straight. Because we got some Brio adaptation of someone from Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, whose name I don't recall. And Dan, who for one reason or another, it also has an extra little bit here with a counterweight. And this is what powers everything. So we've got some sort of a transmission that's old school. It's always interesting to see. Oh, and I didn't notice this before, but it looks like there's a little flap on the top here to keep the rain out. So that's another funny funnel. Funny funnel. That means it's time to spin the wheel. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I'm not gonna neutralize something I just did like 5 seconds ago. Gosh dang it. Let's try this again. Bread! Bread. I think I can manage with that. If I can help it. Where's the bread? Ah, here it is. You have seen egg. Now get ready for... I want to say Toad in the Hole, but it's not actually called Toad in the Hole. I forget what it's actually technically called. It'll come to me. Anyway, I think that's enough for office hours now. Because it's time to go check out Train of Thought's Discord! Go check out Train of Thought's Discord! Go check out their YouTube channel! And go check out their Twitter at Train Facts Guy! These and other things are in the description down below. If you agree to the terms and conditions of the Discord channel, the Discord for Train of Thought's Discord, and agree to the extra rules for cursed trains, you can submit your own cursed trains every 6 hours! Yeah, man. Am I done? With the spiel? Yes. But we're going straight into it with the stuff from the Discord. And this one is from Artsy, with a bunch of little emotes that I'm not going to say out loud. And it says, Toby, oh Toby, what have they done to you? Look how they massacred my boy. Everybody's just replying, this is his cousin, Torbort. It's Toby's cousin from Birmingham. Tuberculosis. I can't right now. Steam, RK, I salute you. Let's see. Man who sometimes turns into a train from... Yes, very, very. Man who sometimes turns into a train. Let's see this on YouTube, hopefully.
Hello, man who sometimes turns into a train. Hello.
Can we get to theater?
Well, sometimes I like to... Hello, man who sometimes turns into a train. Hello.
And it's looping again. What on earth is going on? Theater mode. Theater mode? Theater mode. It doesn't want to do theater mode. That's strange. If I scoot it back, will it take theater mode? Nope. Gosh dang it. I just want to enjoy the funny haha memes. Is it that difficult? YouTube, why are you doing me dirty like this? Why you do me like this? But yeah, this is the entirety of the video, so we're gonna have to go back again to the clip.
Hello, man who sometimes turns into a train. Hello.
So
Gosh
tell me
dang
about
it.
yourself.
Well,
Why can't I have nice
hello, man
things?
who sometimes turns into a train. Hello.
Let me have nice things!
Hello, man who sometimes turns into a train. Hello.
So tell me about yourself.
Well, sometimes I like to. Hello, man who sometimes turns into a train. Hello.
So I guess that's it for the meme. And it couldn't be bothered to Can I just... I don't want the transcript. Transcript. Because it's acting up because there's a transcript. Show transcript? Can we just unshow the transcripts, please? I guess that didn't do anything. Of course, because it wouldn't be a stream if we didn't have some sort of technical glitch. Just scoot this over just a bit. Okay. Well, that didn't work according to plan. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Ooh, I've been seeing stuff from this YouTube channel quite a lot. This is the S&D Railways Wilberforce. And it's posted by Iron Blocks. It's called the Doohickey. Or that's one way of putting it. Now, is it going to cooperate this time? Oh, now it's actually going to cooperate. Now, this is just complete, absolute doohickey energy right here. Like, it's hard to make heads or tails of the front of this thing. Because the controls are back here. But it looks like there's supposed to be something up here. Like, where is the fire stoked? Also kind of cursed how we can see the animation of the wheels even though it's staying in place. Typical for the S&D Railway was the use of 2 tenders. But yeah, that's what was weird. Here's another one from the same channel of 1825 Steam. It doesn't count as a Garrett. Because a Garrett doesn't have drive wheels on the central boiler like this. Normally they're out in the front and the back, not the direct middle like this. But you get the idea. It's a doohickey. And that's just what doohickeys do. Also, who are these from? This is from Yield Sea Witch. This is from Artsy. Iron Blocks. Oh dear. Oh my. From Frank the Fox Demon, the Nankai Electric Railway Class 50K. From Japan, circa 1994? I thought this was a fairly recent addition to the greater JNR network. Like, dang. I see them everywhere in the model train scene, at least in the Japanese N scale. But geez, like, I thought it was goofy enough as it is. But 1994, that's like 32 years ago. But yeah, 6 were produced. Please note the black livery is Star Wars themed and the red is Gundam themed, which goes with the Star Wars and Gundam themed interiors. Oh dear. I don't know which anime this is. Actually, isn't this character from a game? 70th anniversary of something city and 40th anniversary of something. It's barely legible. But yeah, this is a train that just like it screams like what's it called? Kaiju uh kaiju movie with battle mechs vibes to it. I don't know why, it just does. It's just the front, and it's just kind of like the helmet to like a very famous fictional character from Japanese cinema. Or at least it feels heavily inspired by it. I think it's still weird that it looks white and pink for this. I'm not sure how the interior is themed for any of the things that were mentioned previously for Star Wars or Gundam and that sort of thing. Now, I remember distinctly seeing this, and I don't know why Kylo Ren's face is just kind of plastered over. Well, actually, are we able to see it? We can kind of see it. It's just the light from the interior makes it harder to visualize. So yeah, this is the Star Wars interior that was being mentioned before. Oh yeah, now we got the correct Gundam theme. Still not as epic as the Shinkansen that was based on the Evangelion series, but is pretty astonishing nevertheless. Anyway, the Class 50K consists of 6 train sets of 6-car EMUs, which have been built for the Nanaki Airport line that leads to the Kansai Airport. This airport was opened in 1994 on an artificial island in Osaka Bay, which, if you don't know, I think there was a level in Train Valley 2, was it? Based on that series of events. Anyway. And this is connected to the city by a road and rail bridge. The trains have been designed by Hiroyuki Wakabayashi. With futuristic and retro elements, they have special streamlined noses and elliptic windows, which resemble those of aircraft. 3 of the inner 4 cars are being powered by 4 180 kilowatt 3-phase traction motors each. Power was originally controlled by GTO transistors, I want to say? I don't think I've heard of thyristors. Is that even a thing? I must check. Please work for me. Ooh, a thyristor is a thing! Per the wiki. A thyristor, a combination of the Greek language, I don't know how to read that, meaning door or valve, and transistor. It is a solid-state semiconductor device which can be thought of as being a highly robust and switchable diode, allowing the passage of current in one direction but not the other, often under control of a gate electrode that is used in high-power applications like inverters and radar generators. It is usually consisting of 4 layers of alternating positive and negative type materials, or P and N type materials. It acts as a bistable switch or latch, and there's 2 designs, blah blah blah. Some sources define silicon-controlled rectifiers and thyristors as synonymous. Boy howdy. But yeah, originally controlled by GTO thyristors, but they have been upgraded to IGBT in the meantime. The trains were generally painted in metallic deep navy blue, but over time have received certain special liveries. These include the themed Star Wars, Mobile Suit Gundam, and Osaka World Expo. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Osaka World Expo. That's what happens when I don't read these things. Anyway, stop motion smoke box. No, not the dinosaur train. It's worse than I remember. But then again, I wasn't paying much attention. Like, I was just looking for train stuff on eBay and this showed up. Could you imagine my thoughts when I just stumbled across it for the first time and barely seeing it? But seeing the whole thing in its entirety for the first time, that's what's really got me, because I'm just used to seeing the locomotive, not seeing everything else. Oh dear. Oh dear. 2009 to 2019 from the Jim Henson Company. Jim Henson? Isn't that the same guy who started the Muppets? Bro. Bruh. Oh, you remember it being yellow and not green? I wouldn't know. I just know... Yeah, it is Jim Henson. Top left corner of the logo. It represents the profile of the smoke that would be coming out of the smokestack. That is very curious. But yeah, that's a funny funnel, so we're gonna have to spin that wheel again. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. That is a blank spot. No input. I don't know. Does everybody think it actually should have landed on Neko mode activate? Anyone? Type 1 for yes, 2 for no. I'll go. Whatever. I'm just gonna hop back into the void. Just scooting around, minding my own business. There we go. Look at me. I'm bread. Cat bread. I have gone full circle as I now better resemble the spirit of Juwu VT than ever before, because she also has a bread toggle. And that's what inspired my bread toggle. And she's a cat VTuber, though kind of an undead one for some reason. I need to learn more. Need to watch more of her content. Just wish it wasn't always at like 3 a.m. Anyway, Hoya fanboy 1930s. Please don't be claimable contents.
Gordon scared me.
Yeah, reenact that. Wait, hold on. You look scared. What happened?
Gordon scared me.
Yes, I did.
I was never book smart. I'm money smart.
It makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival.
It just smashes them. Why are they balls? I don't know. But apparently they made those. Thank you, Hoya fanboy 1930s. For whatever that was. Stop motion smokebox replied saying they used to have a crap ton of those sphere toys and a Knapford station thing as well. I can't imagine what that looks like. How does that work? Is it like a marble machine? Is the station like a marble machine? The front view is just so weird yet cute, Elbow, from Captain Hades, and I kind of agree. It's friend-shaped. It is absolutely, positively friend-shaped. And Cape Gauge. Frank the Fox Demon with From the Queensland State Archive Series, Part 24. The command does not appear to be working. So I guess I'll just have to voice it myself. Milwaukee Road. Couldn't find the B emoji. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It should be easier to reach those. But yeah, from the Queensland State Archive Series, Freight Cars Advertising. Painted on the side, Part 5, the box promoting rubber-soled shoes. I do like this logo, though, but all in all, this just looks kind of stupid. I don't know how to fix it, okay? StreamerBot has been cantankerous, and so has the program that it was based on. Mix It Up is what it's called. Hoya Fanboy 1930s with no piggy bank. No problem, do this instead. Bro, are you even trying? Bro did not even try. Let's see, Johnny said, honestly, not a terrible idea until you leave it on your layout. Forget about it, and then try pulling it with a logo. Not gonna lie, that's actually kind of understandable that you'd forget something. I just wonder, I feel like there's a bit of a missed opportunity now that I think about it. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my seat. Like, you could have like a coin slot up here to make it easier to insert the coins one at a time instead of having to shove them all in at once. Though that can be a plus, but obviously they weren't doing a good job of it. Oh dear. I knew the Wuppertal Schwebebahn had sustained serious damage like this in the past, just I didn't think it was so recent. The 34th of the Twitter Living History Series. Date of photos taken April 12th, 1999. A train for the Wuppertal Schwebebahn in Germany derails, leading to 5 casualties and 47 injuries. Oh dear. Oh man. Now, if you had turned this monochromatic or achromatic, not gonna lie, the first thing I would have assumed was that it was destroyed by the Allies, because stuff like that actually did happen in the Second World War. But to think this happened in 1999 after the unification of Germany, just... it sounds so bonkers. How did this even happen? Did it just go too fast? Ain't no way, because, like, it would have banked in this direction like this on that turn if it was on the inside, because it looked like it was on the inside when it fell off. Because if it was flying off the right side, it would have been further over here on this side of the bank. But yeah, that is very tragic. Just absolutely, oh my gosh. Lionel did a Fantasy Union Pacific Big Boy livery? Well, technically no. This livery is a custom run for Train World, and it was actually designed by the dealer themselves, not Lionel's part. But my god, is this hideous. Ugh. Person who designed it is probably on controlled substances. I don't know, man, like... it's weird. Yes, it's mustardy. I wouldn't lick it, though, of course. Concept design, graphic design render, better render coming soon. Actual item may vary from render. Thanks for that qualifier, Image. Graphic design is their passion. In responses, all I see is womp womp. From American Guy. The yellow should only be on the boiler and cab. I don't know. Yellow cylinders looks wrong. Brother, Why Do I Not Hate It, and Brother. It wouldn't be terrible if they didn't overuse that yellow. And for that, I do have to agree. It's too much yellow. It's like a freaking banana slug. But not like in an endearing way. Because, like, banana slugs are harmless and magnificent little beans. Yeah, it's not the most cursed thing we've seen. If anything, it's just blurst. Here's the rest of it. Why is it 2 cars? It started stream 69 minutes ago. Nice. Just absolutely, positively. Budget cuts. No, actually, he left his train behind. Oh, wait. It was backing up in the video, by the way. It was just backing up. Why, bless me, he said. I haven't left them behind. I'm assuming that's a reference to when Thomas lost their coaches. I think this is the last one. Yep, it's the last one. Venezuela Sugar Company, Porter 044T. From 1915, 3 were produced. In June of 1915, the Porter Company built the first 044T tank locomotive for Venezuela's Sugar Company. It had a gauge of 3 feet, drivers 33 inches, and cylinders of 10 by 16. The second one was number 3, for some reason, and built in 1917 and shown in the photo. On March 1920, Porter built the third one for the Factory Products Company that was ultimately also used in Venezuela sugar. The 3 carried the working numbers 5668, 5938, and 6483. Oh. I just think it looks... I'm kind of used to, like, 040Ts. I wouldn't call them porters. Usually I think of them as fornies. Or at least that's what I'm used to seeing. But I just think it's kind of weird to have the overhang from the cab and the firebox so far back. But because it's a tank engine, that means that the frame just keeps going all the way back over here. Yes, for some reason, number 2 slipped out of reality. Might have no-clipped into the back rooms for all we know. Still don't know how they were able to furnish the entirety of the back rooms, though. I'm very curious about that. Also, if you're stuck in there, how does the plumbing work? How does the plumbing work? Where does all that sewage water go? And how is there electricity down there as well? That's my other question. These and other things that I don't have answers for. But yeah, I think it's just having this doohickey of a lamp just kind of sends me. Like, there was a bit of a missed opportunity there. But I could totally understand why they wouldn't need a big, cartoonishly large one, because it's not the 19th century when this thing was built, so they had better technology. And they probably didn't need, like, the most powerful light in order to get the job done, because, like, you wouldn't have a sugarcane train running at night, would you? In all honesty, because a lot of the work of harvesting the sugarcane takes place in the day, in the early morning, into the afternoon, I imagine. Why did my wrist crack? Anyway, just gonna double check Benny Boy's Discord one more time. And then back to here. And yeah, I think that's actually gonna be it for tonight's stream. It's actually kind of short. Not that it's going to matter, because, like I mentioned previously, I now have a 4 terabyte solid-state drive. Which means I've got so much room to store all my information. Unlike the week before and the week before that, when I was basically in the middle of a storage crisis, because I got too much stuff. Still surprised how quickly it filled up, though. Excuse me. So yeah. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. No matter how scuffed things got. What? Why am I burping again? Anyway. Obviously, videos and streams are only made possible through the engagement and contributions of folks like you, and I thank you for that. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe with notifications on. Add it to your favorites playlist. What have you. If you haven't become a channel member, but you are well within your means, feel free to become one for 99 cents or a patron at patreon.com for a little bit more. The links to these and more are in the description down below. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope you all have a nice Valentine's Day and whatnot. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. And until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everyone. I'm actually going to be able to find somewhere to actually raid out to this time. Something tells me I won't have anybody to raid out to. Oh, I guess I do, but I'm not exactly sure if... Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like there... It's pretty slim pickings. But yeah, Jelly, thanks, bye.